Addiction recovery is a journey that often requires various therapeutic approaches to address both the psychological and emotional aspects of addiction. There are several effective therapies available to help individuals manage cravings, change thought patterns, and build motivation. This chapter will cover some of the most widely used therapies, providing an overview of each approach, along with practical exercises and techniques. These videos are made possible thanks to our amazing sponsors. Meet anyone for anything on the Introducer app. Whether you're looking for friends, romance, or something in between, Introducer has you covered. Download for free today. Experience a new heaven and a new earth in a virtual paradise and global community. Church has never looked like this. Your contribution can bring Earth 2.0 to life. Finally, if you'd prefer to watch these videos without ads, visit our Mental Wellness Hub on the Happy app. Click the links in the description. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, is one of the most well-known approaches in addiction recovery. It focuses on identifying and changing negative thought patterns and behaviors that contribute to addiction. The goal is to help individuals develop healthier ways to manage stress, cravings, and triggers. For more detailed information on cognitive behavioral therapy, check out our course dedicated to it in the description below. Exercises for reframing negative thoughts. Thought record. Write down the negative thoughts that lead to cravings or using substances. Then challenge those thoughts with evidence that contradicts them. Example: I can't cope without drinking can be challenged with, I've handled stress before without alcohol. Behavioral experiment. Try a new behavior in response to a trigger and observe the outcome. If you usually turn to substances when stressed, try exercising or talking to a friend instead and see how it affects your mood. Techniques to handle cravings and triggers. Delay the urge. When you feel a craving, wait 5 to 10 minutes before acting on it. This gives your brain time to process the craving and helps you learn that the urge will pass. Distraction. Engage in an activity that takes your mind off the craving. Go for a walk, read, or call a friend. Reframe triggers. Identify specific situations that lead to cravings, e.g. being at a party, and plan ahead. For instance, if you know you'll be around alcohol, think of non-alcoholic drinks to enjoy instead. Motivational interviewing, MI, is a client-centered therapy that helps individuals strengthen their own motivation to change. It focuses on encouraging self-reflection and building internal motivation rather than forcing someone to change. Practical exercises for strengthening internal motivation. Decisional balance. Create a list of pros and cons of continuing the addictive behavior versus stopping. This helps individuals see how addiction is affecting their life and the benefits of making a change. Example: what are the benefits of staying sober? What are the costs of continuing to use? Goal setting. Work with a therapist to set small, achievable goals. Start with something manageable like attending one support group meeting or practicing a coping skill once a day. How to support loved ones in their journey. Listen non-judgmentally. When talking to a loved one about their addiction, focus on listening and validating their feelings without pushing your own agenda. Encourage autonomy. Help them explore their own reasons for change, rather than trying to convince them. Ask, what do you think would improve in your life if you stopped using? Celebrate small victories. Recovery is a long process, so acknowledge even the smallest steps in the right direction. Mindfulness-based relapse prevention, MBRP, integrates mindfulness practices into addiction recovery. It helps individuals stay present in the moment and observe cravings without reacting to them. The goal is to develop a non-judgmental awareness of thoughts and feelings related to addiction, which can reduce the likelihood of relapse. Mindfulness exercises for managing cravings. Urge surfing. When a craving arises, observe it without acting on it. Imagine the craving like a wave, strong at first, but it will eventually pass if you don't fight it. Focus on how the craving feels in your body, e.g., tension, restlessness, without judging it or trying to suppress it. Breathing and awareness techniques to stay present. Mindful breathing. Focus on your breath as it flows in and out. If you notice your mind wandering, gently bring your focus back to your breathing. This technique can be helpful when experiencing cravings or stress. Body scan. Slowly move your awareness through different parts of your body, starting at your feet and working up to your head. Notice any areas of tension or discomfort and consciously relax those muscles. Example, if you're feeling anxious and craving a substance, use mindful breathing to ground yourself. Take deep breaths, focusing on the sensation of air entering and leaving your body, and remind yourself that this feeling will pass. 12-step programs like Alcoholics Anonymous, AA, and Narcotics Anonymous, NA, are peer support programs that have been helping people recover from addiction for decades. These programs focus on spiritual principles and encourage individuals to take responsibility for their recovery while seeking support from others who understand their struggle. Overview of AA, NA, and Smart Recovery. AA, NA. These programs involve working through 12 steps that emphasize surrendering to a higher power, making amends, and taking responsibility for one's recovery. Meetings offer a safe space for people to share their experiences and offer mutual support. Smart Recovery. An alternative to 12-step programs, Smart Recovery is based on scientific principles and focuses on self-empowerment. It uses tools like CBT to help individuals manage their thoughts and behaviors related to addiction. There is no emphasis on spirituality, making it appealing to those who prefer a more secular approach. Pros and cons of peer support programs. Pros: community support. Individuals gain strength from connecting with others who understand what they're going through. Accountability. Regular meetings provide structure and accountability. Accessible. Programs are often free and widely available. Cons. Spiritual emphasis for AANA. Some may feel uncomfortable with the religious or spiritual aspects. One-size-fits-all approach. Some people may not resonate with the 12 steps and prefer a more individualized approach like Smart Recovery. Example. Someone in recovery may attend an AA meeting weekly to share their progress and struggles with others, while another individual might prefer Smart Recovery to focus on specific cognitive tools and strategies. These videos are made possible thanks to our amazing sponsors. Meet anyone for anything on the Introducer app. Whether you're looking for friends, romance, or something in between, Introducer has you covered. Download for free today. Experience a new heaven and a new earth in a virtual paradise and global community. Church has never looked like this. Your contribution can bring Earth 2.0 to life. Finally, if you'd prefer to watch these videos without ads, visit our mental wellness hub on the Happy app. Click the links in the description. Finally, although this course is free for you, it was not free to get it to you. If I have helped you, all I ask is to think about supporting me with a small donation to my Patreon account or grabbing my Happiness Handbook on Amazon. The links are in the description. Your help allows me to continue creating these courses, reaching others, and spreading the joy in every language.